I do some examples on how to do paragraph breaks in fiction. My name is Gina. I'm an author, editor, publishing professional. I help you make your writing better. If you came up through academic writing or professional writing, you probably remember like the 5 sentence paragraph in which the first sentence does whatever, blah, 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 something. It's been a long time since I was in an English class, but that doesn't fly when we are actually writing fiction. Fiction, there are basically two different things that you need to remember, and one of them is a rule and one of them is not. The rule is that you're going to change a new paragraph whenever there is a new speaker in dialogue. So if we have a conversation going back and forth between person A and person B, when you switch from A to B, that changes the paragraph. And if you're like, Gina, that's not enough information for me to know that it's a new speaker, it is. It is. That's how we show that it's a new speaker in English. That's the grammatical rule. Like I said, this is an actual rule. Now, there are going to be a very, very, very few exceptions to this that are stylistic choices. And if you know how to go about breaking that rule, then you're not the one here asking me this question. So it can occasionally happen, but it'll be very, very clear when that exception is being made, and otherwise A, B, A, B, A, B. And if you're doing more than two people in a conversation, you're going to need to incorporate more dialogue tags and more action beats in order to designate who is speaking on each one of those lines. So that's the rule for new paragraphs: is new speaker, new paragraph. The other way that you break up paragraphs in fiction is vibes. So yeah, you can change paragraphs when you are changing the subject that you are talking about, but you can also have a paragraph that's just a single word for impact and to highlight something and to draw attention to it. You can have paragraphs that drone on and on in order to demonstrate that somebody is droning on and on. You can have paragraphs that are very short and chunky in order to help with pacing, because the shorter and chunkier paragraphs are, the more white space there is on the page. So there's fewer words on the page, which means the pages literally flip by faster and people think they're reading the book faster. So there are all kinds of like stylistic and voicing reasons why you might break up paragraphs, but it is literally just vibes. Have a good time.